"Daniel, you're late again," I teased as he rushed into the caf, his tie crooked and hair windblown. He leaned down, kissed my forehead, and grinned. "I'm here now, aren't I? That should earn me some forgiveness." I shook my head, laughing softly. "You'd think being a lawyer would teach you punctuality." "Maybe I'm late on purpose," he said, sliding into the seat across from me. "It makes you miss me more." I rolled my eyes, but my chest warmed. "You're impossible, and you love it," he replied smoothly. I sipped my coffee, hiding my smile. Sometimes, Daniel reached across the table, brushing his fingers against mine. "Someday, you're going to be my wife. Then you'll have to put up with me being late for the rest of your life." The word wife made my heart skip. "That sounds like a threat." "It's a promise," he whispered, before I could answer. I heard a familiar voice behind me. "There you are. I've been looking everywhere." Lily slid into the chair beside me, her long hair catching the light. She flashed Daniel a smile that lingered too long. "Sorry for barging in. I needed to steal my sister for a bit." Daniel chuckled. "I should be jealous, but I know she'll always come back to me." Lily tilted her head, playful. "Confident, aren't you?" "Why shouldn't I be?" Daniel grinned. "Your sister adores me." I nudged him under the table. "Don't get too cocky." He raised his hands in mock surrender. Fine, fine. I'll leave you to your sister talk." He stood, kissed my cheek, and whispered, "Dinner tonight. Don't forget." As soon as he left, Lily leaned closer. "He's charming. I'll give him that." "Don't start," I warned. "You've never approved of anyone I dated." "This time is different," she said softly. "You actually look happy." "I am happy." My voice was firm, almost defensive. "Daniel is good for me." Her eyes flickered, but she smiled. "Then I'm glad." "Really?" I studied her expression. "Are you?" She laughed lightly. "Of course. I want the best for you. You deserve it." I relaxed, reaching for her hand. "I trust you, Lily, more than anyone." She squeezed my fingers. "Always." Later that evening, Daniel picked me up for dinner. In the car, he asked, "So, what did Lily want?" "Nothing much. Just sister stuff." He nodded, eyes on the road. "I like how close you two are. Makes me feel like I'm marrying into more than just a family, it's a whole team." I smiled. "That's what I've always wanted. A future where everything fits together perfectly." "Then stop worrying," he said gently. "Our story is just beginning." I leaned back in the seat, letting his words sink in. Perfect. That's what it felt like. But as the night lights blurred past the window, a strange unease tugged at me, quiet, small, almost invisible. I ignored it, because happiness, I thought, was worth believing in, even if it was only a lie. "Daniel, you didn't answer my calls." "Yesterday," I said as he slid into the booth across from me. He rubbed the back of his neck. "Sorry. Work was insane. I barely had time to breathe." "You could have sent a text." "I know." His eyes darted away. "I'll do better." I studied him. "You seem far away lately." He forced a smile. "Just stress. Don't overthink it." I wanted to believe him, but the knot in my chest tightened. That evening, at home, Lily walked past me in the hallway. "Hey," I said. "Hey." She kept her eyes fixed on her phone. "You've been quiet." I pressed. "I've been busy." She finally looked up, smiling too quickly. "Don't worry." But her gaze slipped from mine almost instantly, and it stung more than I admitted. Later, I sat with Mom in the kitchen. "Have you noticed anything off with Daniel or Lily?" Mom stirred her tea. "You're imagining things. Couples fight. Sisters get moody. Don't turn shadows into monsters." "I'm not imagining it," I muttered. She patted my hand. "Sweetheart, you've always been sensitive. Try to relax." Her words were meant to soothe, but instead, they silenced me. The next day, Maya grabbed my arm outside my office. "Okay, spill. What's going on with you?" "Nothing," I said too fast. Her brows lifted. "Liar. You've been fidgeting with your ring finger all week." I looked down at my bare hand. "Daniel's different, and Lily's been avoiding me." Maya frowned. "Define different." "Late, distracted, always with an excuse. And when I ask questions, he dodges." "Classic red flag," she muttered. "Don't ignore it. It's probably nothing," I argued weakly. "Mom says I'm imagining things." "Your mom says everything's fine until the house burns down. Trust your gut." I shook my head. "If I trust my gut, I'll go crazy." "I'd rather believe in him." Maya squeezed my shoulder. "Believing doesn't make lies true." Her words stuck like a thorn. That night, Daniel called. "Sorry I missed dinner. Court ran late." You promised you'd make it. I know. I'll make it up to you. Tomorrow? I hesitated. You're not hiding something, are you? He chuckled lightly, but it didn't reach his voice. You're being dramatic. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. When the call ended, I stared at the dark screen, my reflection faint in the glass. Something inside me whispered louder than ever something was breaking, and I kept pretending I couldn't hear it. Daniel? My voice echoed as I pushed open his apartment door. He'd told me to come by after work, but the lights were already on. A muffled laugh floated from the bedroom. Lily's laugh. My stomach twisted. Hello, I stepped inside, heart pounding, and then I saw them, his hands on her waist, her lips pressed against his. The air left my lungs. What is this? Daniel jerked back, eyes wide. It's not what it looks like. Lily pulled away, tears already gathering. I didn't mean don't, I whispered, clutching the doorframe. Don't you dare. Daniel reached for me. Please, just listen. My voice cracked. I just watched my fiancé kiss my sister. He flinched. It was a mistake. A mistake? I laughed bitterly. How long have you been making this mistake? Lily sobbed loudly. I'm sorry. I didn't plan this, I swear. I stared at her. You didn't plan it? You just fell onto him by accident? She shook her head frantically. I love you. I never wanted to hurt you. Stop lying. My throat burned. You were supposed to be my sister. Daniel stepped closer, desperate. It just happened, okay? We didn't mean. I shoved his hand away. You meant every second. You chose this. Both of you. His voice broke. I still love you. My chest ached so hard I thought it might tear open. You don't get to say that. Lily grabbed my arm, crying harder. Please, forgive me. I was weak. I yanked free. Weak? You're cruel. You took everything from me. Daniel's eyes glistened. We can fix this. Don't walk away. I shook my head, trembling. Fix this? You've destroyed me. I'll end it, he blurted. I'll end whatever this is with her. Just stay. The room spun, hot and suffocating. You think it's that simple? Like you can erase what I saw? Please, he whispered. Don't leave me. For a heartbeat, silence swallowed us all. I saw Lily clinging to him, her tears wetting his shirt, and him holding her even as he begged for me. That was the truth. That was my answer. I stumbled backward. I can't breathe in here. Daniel followed, panicked. Wait, don't go out like this. But I ran. Past the kitchen, past the hallway, out the door. The night air cut into my bare skin. I hadn't grabbed my coat, my shoes, nothing. My feet slapped against the pavement, cold and raw. Come back. Daniel's voice chased me, but I didn't stop. Tears blurred the streetlights, but I kept running, every step burning into me. I couldn't cry. I couldn't scream. All I felt was fire, betrayal tearing me apart from the inside. Behind me, their voices faded. Ahead, only darkness waited, and still, I ran. I lay on the couch, curtains drawn, phone turned off. The silence pressed in, broken only by the echo of Lily's sobs and Daniel's pleading voice in my head. A hard knock rattled the door. Open up. Maya's voice. I didn't move. I know you're in there, she shouted. You can't rot forever. The knocking grew louder until I finally dragged myself up and cracked the door. Maya shoved it open. God, look at you, she muttered, stepping inside. When was the last time you showered? Does it matter? My voice rasped. Yes. She yanked the curtains apart, flooding the room with light. You look like a ghost. I sank back onto the couch. Maybe I am. Maya sat across from me, eyes sharp. Tell me when you last ate. I shrugged. Not hungry. Not hungry? Her voice softened. You're punishing yourself for their sins. I buried my face in my hands. I keep hearing them. His voice saying he loved me. Her face pretending she cared. It's like they're still here, laughing at me. Maya leaned forward. They don't deserve that space in your head. I looked at her, tears burning my eyes. I lost both of them in one night. Do you know what that feels like? Her expression softened. I know you loved him, and I know you trusted her. But listen, love doesn't mean blind loyalty. I whispered. She was my sister, and she broke you worse than he did. The words cut deep because they were true. Maya grabbed my hands. You're still here, breathing. That means they didn't win. I shook my head. I'm not strong like you think. You're stronger than you know. Her grip tightened. But you can't keep lying here, waiting for the pain to kill you. You have to fight. I laughed bitterly. Fight who? They already destroyed me. No, Maya said firmly. They destroyed the girl who trusted too easily. What's left is the woman who gets to choose what comes next. Her words settled like sparks in my chest. I whispered, I feel like ashes. Then rise from them, she said, steady. I closed my eyes. In the darkness, I saw Daniel's smile and Lily's betrayal. The ache sharpened, but beneath it was something new, an ember refusing to die. When I opened my eyes, I nodded slowly. I won't let them break me again. Maya smiled faintly. That's my girl. For the first time in days, I believed her. The envelope lay on my kitchen table, heavy as a stone. My name in Lily's handwriting curled across the front. Maya leaned over my shoulder. You're not seriously going to open that, are you? My fingers trembled as I tore it. Anyway, the card slipped out, white and gold. The names burned into my eyes. Lily Anderson and Daniel Hayes invite you to join them in celebration. My breath caught. Their wedding. Maya's voice rose. Are you kidding me? They actually invited you? I gripped the card so tightly it bent. Not just invited. They expect me to sit there and smile. She snatched it from my hand. This is sick, cruel. The doorbell rang. I opened it to find my mother. She stepped inside quickly, eyes darting. You got it? I stared at her. You knew? Her lips pressed tight. It was bound to happen. Families must endure these things. Endure? My voice cracked. He was my fiancé. She's my sister. And you want me to clap for them? Mom touched my arm. Please, sweetheart. If you don't come, people will talk. Your father, my father? I snapped. Of course this is about him. Almost on cue, Dad's voice thundered from the doorway. You will attend. He strode in, suit immaculate as always. Our family's reputation is not up for debate. I froze. Reputation? That's what matters. Not that your daughter was betrayed. His eyes were cold steel. Sacrifices are sometimes required. You will be dignified, gracious, and silent. Maya stepped forward. She owes them nothing. Dad's glare cut through her. This is family business. I clenched my fists. You want me to sit there while they parade their happiness in front of me? Yes, he said flatly. My voice broke. Do you even care what this does to me? His silence was my answer. Mom reached for me again, softer. Please, darling, just show your face. Then leave if you must. Don't make this uglier than it already is. I pulled back, choking on anger. You're asking me to stand in the same room with them as if nothing happened. You're stronger than you think, she whispered. I'm not strong, I whispered back. I'm humiliated. I'm discarded. And now I'm supposed to smile while they marry each other. Maya placed a hand on my shoulder. You don't have to do this. But my father's voice cut through, final and sharp. You will. The silence after was deafening. I looked at the broken card on the table, gold letters glinting under the light. My chest burned with fury, but beneath it was something colder, sharper. If they wanted me there, I would go, but not for them. The restaurant buzzed with soft chatter, but the moment I saw them waiting at the table, the world narrowed to just the two of them. Daniel stood, smiling nervously. Thank you for coming. I slid into the chair without answering. My eyes burned, but my voice stayed cold. Say what you need to say. Lily leaned forward, her lips curling. You look stronger. I'm glad. Glad? I bit out. Is that what you call it? She tilted her head unbothered. You'll understand someday. Love doesn't follow rules. Love? My laugh was sharp. That's what you call betrayal. Daniel raised his hands. Please, let's not fight. We wanted to meet because you want me to smile at your wedding? He hesitated. Yes, you're still family. The word hit me like glass shattering. Family? Family doesn't do what you did. Lily's smirk deepened. We didn't choose how we felt. You chose every secret kiss, every lie. My voice shook, but I forced it steady. Don't dress it up as fate. Daniel's jaw tightened. We're not asking for forgiveness, just peace. We want you there. I never planned to come, I said. His eyes flickered. Your father insists. And he stopped, then leaned forward. I have a request. My stomach turned. What could you possibly ask of me? He took a breath, walked me down the aisle. For a second, I thought I misheard. What? He held my gaze. If you do it, people will see you've moved on. It will heal old wounds. I stared at him, stunned. You want me to give you away to my sister? After everything? Lily placed her hand over his. It would mean the world. My nails dug into my palm. You two are unbelievable. Daniel's voice softened. Please, it will help everyone move forward. I swallowed hard, fury flooding me so strong I almost stood to scream. But then, I caught Lily's smug smile, her certainty that she had beaten me. Something inside me shifted. I forced my lips into a thin smile. If that's what you want, Daniel's face brightened. You'll do it? Yes, I said quietly, each word sharp as a blade. I'll walk you down the aisle. Lily's smirk whitened, convinced she'd won, but beneath my calm mask, fire roared. This wasn't surrender. It was the beginning. The dining room was suffocating with tension. Silverware clinked, but no one touched their food. My father cleared his throat. We'll keep this civil. Lily's wedding is important. For our family's image. I set my fork down. Our family's image? That's what matters most to you. He met my eyes cold. You're being too emotional. You've always let feelings cloud your judgment. My chest burned. Feelings? My fiancé and my sister betrayed me. That's not emotion. That's fact. Lily shifted in her chair, pretending innocence. I didn't want it to happen this way. You wanted it, I snapped. You always did. Enough, father barked. You'll not attack her at this table. Mother's voice trembled. Please, both of you, can we not fight tonight? I turned to her. How can you ask me to stay quiet? Do you see what's happening? Her eyes shimmered. I see too much. That's why I beg for peace. Adam, silent until now, spoke low. Peace isn't possible when betrayal sits beside us. Lily's smile faltered. Adam, don't start. You don't understand. I understand plenty. He cut her off. I've watched you for years, always needing to be first. Always jealous. Color rose in her cheeks. That's not true. It is, he said. You never could stand seeing her happy. You wanted what she had, no matter the cost. I froze, his words slicing deeper than I expected. You noticed? Adam's gaze softened toward me. I noticed everything. You just didn't want to believe it. My stomach twisted. He was right. I had been blind. Father slammed his fist on the table. This is disgraceful. We are not tearing this family apart in public. Do you hear me? I met his glare. It's already torn. You just don't want the neighbors to see the cracks. Watch your tongue, he warned. I leaned forward. No, for once. You watch. Watch the daughter you defend destroy what little family you claim to protect. Mother pressed her hands together, whispering, please, stop, please. But Lily broke the silence with a sneer. You act like a victim. But maybe Daniel just realized who he truly wanted. Isn't that his choice? Her words stabbed like knives, yet something inside me hardened. I pushed back my chair. Then let him have you. Both of you deserve each other. Adam's voice followed me as I rose. You're not alone. Remember that. For the first time, I realized Daniel hadn't just betrayed me. My sister's envy had been there all along, festering in silence, and my father had chosen her over me, the family I thought I had never truly existed. Maya leaned back in her chair, sipping her coffee. You've been quiet. That usually means trouble's brewing. I smirked faintly. Not trouble. Strategy. Her brows rose. Strategy? For Daniel and Lily? Yes. They think they've broken me. They expect me to either lash out or hide. I'll do neither. She tilted her head. Then what? I'll walk Daniel down the aisle, I said calmly. Her cup froze halfway to her lips. You're joking. I'm not. Why? Would you even? Because it will look like forgiveness. I interrupted, my voice steady. Everyone will believe I've accepted it. Daniel will bask in it. Lily will gloat. But they won't see what's underneath. Maya's eyes narrowed. You're playing the long game. I nodded. Every smile I give them is a weapon. Every kind word is a reminder that they didn't destroy me. I want them choking on their own happiness. She leaned forward. That's cold. I like it. I shrugged, though my chest still ached. They handed me humiliation. I'll return it with grace sharpened into a blade. Maya studied me. And what about you? Revenge can't be your whole life. I sighed. It isn't. I've been working late. My boss noticed. He said I'm finally showing what I'm capable of. Her grin spread. See? That's the you. I remember. Not Daniel's shadow. Not Lily's rival. Just you. I exhaled slowly. I didn't realize how much of myself I'd given away. But piece by piece, I'm taking it back. Good, she said firmly. Because when you walk him down that aisle, you'll need that strength. I imagined Daniel's smug face, Lily's triumphant smirk. The thought sickened me, but beneath it burned something hotter than pain resolve. Maya tapped her finger against the table. What will you say when people ask why you agreed? That I did it for family. That I chose peace. I allowed myself a bitter smile. The lie will be my mask. Her eyes glinted. And underneath, I whispered, I'll be sharper than glass. She raised her cup in mock salute. To silent revenge. I clinked mine against hers. To silent revenge. Later, walking home, I caught my reflection in a shop window. My posture was straighter, my gaze steadier. For the first time in months, I didn't see a victim. I saw someone waiting for the right moment to strike. Adam's words from dinner echoed in my head, you're not alone. Perhaps he was right. But whether I stood alone or not, I knew one thing. I would not crumble. Daniel thought asking me to walk him down the aisle would humiliate me. Lily thought my silence meant surrender. They had no idea I was preparing their stage, and when the spotlight hit, they would regret ever underestimating me. Maya slid into the calf booth, her grin sharp. You won't believe what I heard. I arched a brow. Another rumor? Oh, not just a rumor. Apparently, Daniel and Lily had a screaming match at Claire's birthday dinner. Whole table heard it. I stirred my coffee slowly. What about? She accused him of still thinking about you. My lips twitched. And what did he say? Maya smirked. That she was paranoid. But he didn't deny it either. A warmth spread through me, part relief, part grim satisfaction. So paradise isn't so perfect after all. She leaned closer. Everyone's whispering. He's tired of her jealousy. She's sick of his dismissiveness. Cracks, big ones. I leaned back, savoring it like fine wine. Let them destroy each other. Saves me the trouble. Maya chuckled. Still, you should have seen Lily's face. Red as fire. Later that week, I saw it myself. At a charity event, Lily's voice cut through the air. Daniel, stop looking at her. She snapped, gripping his arm tightly. He jerked away. You're embarrassing us. You're the one staring. Their audience fell silent. I stood a few feet away, champagne in hand, pretending to examine the art on the wall while my heart thrummed. Daniel's jaw tightened. You're being ridiculous. Her eyes darted toward me, blazing with envy. Am I? Or do you still want her? Gasps rippled. My smile stayed polite, but inside, something dark and triumphant unfurled. Daniel muttered under his breath, not here. But Lily didn't stop. Admit it. You've never let her go. I sipped my drink, savoring every word. For once, I didn't need to lift a finger. Maya later whispered in my ear, that was beautiful. Like watching a play where the villains forget their lines. I laughed softly. Karma's writing the script now. The truth was, their unraveling fed something in me I hadn't realized I needed. Proof. Proof that their betrayal hadn't bought them happiness, only poison. That night, Adam called. I heard what happened. Are you okay? I'm fine. I told him honestly. Better than fine. He hesitated. It's strange, isn't it? Watching them implode. Strange, I admitted, but satisfying. Silence hummed between us before he said quietly, maybe you don't need revenge after all. I thought of Lily's furious eyes, Daniel's clenched jaw. Maybe karma's faster than I am. And for the first time, I almost believed it. Maya zipped the back of my gown, whistling low. If Daniel doesn't choke when he sees you, he's not human. I studied my reflection, my pulse steady. I don't want him to choke. I want him to realize what he lost. She smirked. Same thing. The venue buzzed when I arrived. Whispers circled like smoke. Is that her? Someone muttered. She looks incredible. Why would she even come? I held my head high, heels clicking against marble. Lily's eyes found me first, sharp, venomous. You're really here, she hissed, voice dripping acid. I smiled. Coolly. It's a wedding. I wouldn't miss it. Her glare cut deeper, but Daniel's silence cut more. He stood stiff, gaze avoiding mine, jaw clenched. Daniel, I said evenly, are we ready? His Adam's apple bobbed. Yes. The coordinator gestured. It's time. I slid my arm through his muscles tense beneath my hand. For a fleeting second, memory flashed his warmth, his promises. Then it all burned away. We stepped forward. Murmurs rose behind us. Is she walking him down the aisle? What does it mean? Forgiveness? Or something else? Daniel whispered under his breath. Why are you doing this? I tilted my head, lips curving. Because I can. He stiffened, but kept moving. Lily's expression at the altar twisted, caught between triumph and fury. Halfway down, Daniel muttered again, You look breathtaking. I let the words hang, offering no reply. Breathtaking was for someone worthy. Each step echoed like a blade slicing old wounds. Not weakness, release. Not surrender dash control. To the altar. I released his arm, my hand slipping away like ashen. The wind. Congratulations, I said softly, eyes steady on Lily's, her lips curved into a brittle smile. Thank you, sister. The word cut like glass, but I didn't flinch. Turning, I walked toward my seat, whispers trailing after me. She's so composed, stronger than I expected. I can't tell if she forgave them or cursed them. Maya leaned close as I sat. You stole the show. This is your day, not hers. I breathed deeply, the weight in my chest strangely lighter. No, this is the burial of the old me. From the corner of my eye, I caught Daniel stealing a glance, regret etched faintly across his face. Lily noticed, her fingers digging into his arm as the ceremony began. Maya whispered, "Did you see that? He can't stop looking at you." I allowed myself the smallest smile. Good, let him watch, let her burn. The vows droned on, words of love and loyalty meant to sound eternal. Yet all I heard was the faint crackle of a fire already dying. When the applause came, I rose gracefully. It's done, I murmured. Maya touched my hand. And you? I'm free, I whispered, voice steady, unshaken, and as I walked out beneath the vaulted ceiling, every step felt like severing the last chain, leaving ashes of the past behind. Daniel's arm trembled beneath my hand as we moved forward, the aisle stretching like an endless road. Halfway, I stopped. My heels clicked to silence, gasps rippled through the crowd. Why is she stopping? Someone whispered. What's happening? Another hissed. Daniel turned to me sharply. Keep walking, he muttered, panic in his eyes. No, I said clearly, my voice carrying. Not another step. Lily's smile froze at the altar. What are you doing? She hissed across the space. I released Daniel's arm, letting it fall. Enough pretending. The whispers grew louder. Pretending? What does she mean? I took a deep breath. This man, I gestured toward Daniel, my fiancé, the one who vowed himself to me, slept with my sister. And today, they ask me to bless their wedding. The hall erupted. Gasps, shouts, chairs scraped. Daniel's face strained. Stop it, he whispered. Not here. Yes, here. My voice rose, steady as steel. Why should I protect you any longer? My father shot up from his seat, his voice thunderous. Enough. Sit down. You're humiliating us. I turned to him, heart pounding. No, father. I didn't betray this family, they did. I won't carry the shame you want to bury. Lily's face twisted. You're pathetic, airing dirty laundry like this. I laughed coldly. Pathetic? No, Lily. Pathetic is stealing your sister's fiancé and wearing white as if it makes you pure. Gasps cut the air sharper than blades. Daniel reached for me, desperation flickering. Please, just stop. Let's handle this privately. I stepped back, out of his reach. Privately? You humiliated me publicly. You let people believe I wasn't enough, that I'd been discarded. No, Daniel. Today I speak. A woman in the crowd murmured. She's right, I heard rumors, another voice echoed. So it's true. I stood taller, shoulders squared. This is your wedding. Yours, Daniel. Yours, Lily. But it will never be my shame again. The room pulsed with silence, all eyes burning on them. Lily's hands shook at the altar rail. Daniel's lips parted, but no words came. I turned, my gown sweeping with me, chin high. Enjoy your celebration, I said coolly. You'll need the smiles, because you'll never have peace. Maya slipped from the crowd, falling into step beside me. She whispered fiercely, you were brilliant. I exhaled, steady but unshaken. No, Maya, I was honest. And as the doors closed behind me, the hall still buzzing with shock, I felt lighter than I had in years. The moment I turned my back, the hall buzzed like a hive. Did you hear that? She said, her sister. Unbelievable. Chairs screeched as some guests rose, rushing for the exit. The sound of heels and murmurs replaced the string music. Wait, Daniel's voice cracked as he hurried after me. Please, don't go. Don't ruin everything like this. I faced him, unflinching. Ruin everything? I only spoke the truth. You ruined yourself. Don't say that, he pleaded, grabbing at my sleeve. We can explain. There's nothing left to explain. I pulled away, my tone sharp enough to cut. Everyone knows now. That's all that matters. Behind him, Lily's shrill voice sliced through the air. Daniel, you're begging her? On our wedding day? He froze, torn between us. Lily, please calm down. Calm down? She stomped toward us, eyes blazing. She just humiliated us in front of everyone. And you're worried about her feelings? Gasps rippled. Guests leaned closer, whispering. Daniel's jaw tightened. I'm trying to fix this before it gets worse. Fix? Lily laughed bitterly. You never fix anything. You let her walk all over us because deep down you still want her. The hall erupted against shock. Murmurs, a ripple of scandal too delicious for the crowd to ignore. Daniel hissed. Don't be ridiculous. Ridiculous? Lily's voice cracked. You think I don't see the way you look at her? You think I don't know she'll always be the one haunting you? Every word was another crack in their perfect facade. Daniel's face flushed. Stop it, Lily. You're embarrassing yourself. I'm embarrassing myself? She shrieked. You embarrassed me the moment you begged your ex-fiancé to stay instead of your bride. A stunned silence fell. Even the musicians lowered their instruments. I folded my arms, calm against the chaos. Maybe it's time you admit this marriage was built on lies. Shut up. Lily spat at me. You love this, don't you? Watching us fall apart? I met her fury with a slow, deliberate smile. Yes, because you did it to yourselves. Her face blanched, rage sputtering into silence. Guests began slipping out, shaking their heads, some laughing softly at the spectacle. The celebration had dissolved into scandal, their golden image shattered in less than an hour. Daniel turned to me again, eyes wet, voice hoarse. Please just stay. Don't leave me like this. I tilted my chin higher. I already left you, Daniel, long before today, and for the first time in years. I smiled without pain. The hall doors swung open, and cool evening air brushed my face. For the first time I could breathe. Maya caught up to me, heels clicking fast. You did it. I swear you actually did it. Adam followed, shaking his head in disbelief. That was chaos in there. Absolute chaos. But I've never been prouder of you. I laughed softly, the sound foreign on my own lips. Proud? For airing dirty laundry in front of half the city? For speaking your truth, Maya corrected, linking her arm through mine. You didn't hide. You didn't cry. You walked out stronger than both of them combined. Adam added, trust me, people won't remember the flowers or the food. They'll remember how you shattered their illusion in one sentence. I exhaled slowly. And yet, somehow, I feel lighter than I ever have. Maya grinned. Because you're free. Behind us, the muffled echoes of shouting reached the doorway. Lily's voice carried, shrill even through walls. Adam smirked. Sounds like their honeymoon started early. I couldn't help but smile. They deserve each other. Correction, Maya said firmly. They deserve the weight of every lie they spun. You deserve better. I stopped walking, my heels pressing into the pavement. You know, I thought I'd break tonight. I thought seeing him at that altar would destroy me. And Adam asked carefully, and it didn't. I looked at them both. It reminded me who I am without them. I'm not the girl they betrayed anymore. Maya squeezed my hand. You're the woman who walked away. Adam nodded. Whole, strong, untouchable. The word whole lingered in the air, echoing deep inside me. We reached the car waiting outside. The driver opened the door, but I paused. I wanted this moment to stretch longer, to etch itself in memory. Maya tilted her head. What's on your mind? I whispered, almost to myself. For years, I carried scars like chains. Tonight I realized they're not chains. They're proof. Proof that I survived. Adam leaned against the car. Scars tell a story. Yours say you fought betrayal and didn't bow to it. I turned to them, voice steady. Then let this be the last time I ever bow to betrayal. No man, no sister, no family, no one gets to cut me down again. Maya smiled, her eyes shining. That's a promise worth keeping. It's a vow, I corrected, my chest rising with conviction. And this time, it's to myself. We slid into the car. The driver shut the door, sealing away the chaos still unfolding inside the hall. The city lights blurred past the window, golden and endless, as if the world itself was opening a new chapter just for me. For the first time in years, I wasn't running from pain. I was walking toward freedom. I leaned back, closing my eyes, whispering the final words only I needed to hear. I am whole, and I am free.